Ukrainian counteroffensive is slowly but firmly grinding Russian defenses. All of Bilohirivka in Luhansk Oblast is back under Ukrainian control after Russian forces advanced to the area some 2 months ago. Compared to August 2022 satellite images, fortifications were steadily improved. And we have a mass surrender of Russians in Kleshchevka to Ukrainians. In Bachmut, the survivors of a Russian platoon surrendered to Ukrainian soldiers. About 20 Russians were taken prisoners. It has been known for weeks that Moscow is not rotating the mobilized at the front, an unbearable situation for them. The main Russian bridging effort to move armor toward the town of Klishchivka, south of Bachmut, is not looking healthy. Yesterday, this video of a Russian bridge came out, along with video of Ukraine shelling the area. Ukrainian forces from the 45th Artillery Brigade have been hitting the area with accurate fire. This is a video of the moment when a Russian Shahed UAV struck Romanian territory south of the Danube River across the border with Ukraine. Romanians are claiming that the drone didn't hit their territory, though. The Russians have become high-tech wizards. Satellite photos show that the Russians are now covering their Tu-95S with tires to protect them from Ukrainian drone strikes. Ukrainian military personnel from 45 separate artillery brigades continue to destroy Russian equipment, manpower, and ammunition depots in the eastern direction. Highlights of this week's work. Russian military correspondent and propagandist Roman Saponkov openly writes that the main achievement of the special military operation is capturing 320,000 Ukrainian children and turning them into Russians. Russians themselves openly acknowledge that the main goal of their war is ethnocide. Closing down Ukrainian schools, brainwashing Ukrainian children, and simply forbidding them to be Ukrainians. Saponkov writes on his Telegram channel, "On the 1st of September, over 320,000 children went to school at liberated territories, and on Donbas, 29,500 of them are first graders. This is one of the main achievements of the special military operation. We have torn over 1/3 of a million children out of the hands of the crazy Russophobic propaganda. This is wonderful. But the main result is that our children on the new territories will not be soaked by this poisonous propaganda, as on the video of Alexei Zhivov through the link, and will study in Russian schools in Russian language. Just imagine, 320,000 children in Russian schools. How wonderful it is. Ruthlessly killing children and raping women. Rashism has turned out to be more horrible and cynical than fascism. Just like 80 years ago, our land is covered with the blood of patriots, desecrated by the enemy but unconquered. Today, 14 villages in Luhansk Oblast are under the blue and yellow flag, most of which are just dots on the map, but they have long been a symbol of our indomitable spirit. Bilohorivka and Nevsky, Novoye Horivka and Nadia will forever go down in the history of Ukraine as an example of the combat victory of our defenders, and in the history of Russia as places of shameful defeat of the advanced units of the Second Army of the world. As in 1943, Luhansk region will be liberated from the invaders. We have defeated fascism. We will defeat Rashism.